So for many years now, Facebook and Instagram have been the leaders when it comes to generating leads using social media. But recently, a new platform has come onto the scene that is changing everything. And that platform is TikTok ads. Now, what if you're thinking TikTok ads really isn't that just for young people? Well, the answer is no, not anymore. TikTok ads has a huge older demographic audience that is growing every single day. And as of recording this video, there are over 9 million active TikTok users in the USA who are over the age of 55. And no matter who it is that you're looking to target, if you can find them on Facebook ads, chances are you can also target the same people on TikTok, but with a few key differences, which is exactly what I'm going to go through in this video. So if you're wondering, should you use TikTok ads for your business? In this video, I'm going to go through 5 reasons why you might consider using TikTok ads instead of Facebook ads, starting with the number 1 reason, and that is lower advertising costs. So when it comes to advertising on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, whatever it is that you're advertising on, one of the biggest things that will influence how much you pay for a lead or an appointment or to acquire a new client is how many people are also targeting the same people as you. And in other words, how much advertising competition do you have? And there was a time when advertising on Facebook and on Instagram didn't cost that much. But as you probably know, if you've ever advertised on Facebook or Instagram yourself, you'll know that over the years, the costs have been steadily increasing. And because TikTok ads is relatively new right now in the advertising space, it still doesn't have as much advertising competition compared to Facebook and Instagram. So what does this mean for you and your business? It means that you can generate leads in almost the same way that you can generate leads on Facebook and on Instagram, but at a much lower cost. Now, in my experience, when testing TikTok ads for my own business and for clients, and when running ads that were similar in audience and offer on both Facebook and on TikTok, I have found that on average, for most of my clients, they've been able to lower their advertising costs by 2 to 5 times. So in other words, if they were paying $25 for a lead on Facebook, they're now only paying $5 for a lead on TikTok. So imagine how much money you could save if you could get clients at 2 to 5 times less than what you're already paying on Facebook or on Instagram. The second reason why you might want to consider TikTok is because of its powerful algorithm. So as you probably know, when it comes to advertising on social media, the algorithm is one of the most powerful things that will influence how good are your results. And that's one of the reasons why Facebook ads and Google and all these advertising companies are so successful, because of how good their algorithm is at showing ads to the right people at the right time. And TikTok is no different. It does a really good job of showing videos to the right kind of people that actually want to see the videos that it's showing them. And from what I've seen, the TikTok algorithm can sometimes get the same, if not better results compared to what Facebook can get. Now, the third reason you might want to consider using TikTok ads instead of Facebook is because it has fewer restrictions. Now, if you've been using Facebook ads for a number of years now, you've probably seen that it's very easy to either get your ads restricted or your ad account restricted or your Facebook business account banned. There's so many stories of people who have just been running ads, not breaking any rules, and then suddenly Facebook have banned their advertising account. And when it comes to running ads on TikTok, they are way less strict compared to Facebook. And speaking of restrictions, when it comes to actually running ads, Facebook limits a lot of what you can actually say. So for example, when it comes to running ads on Facebook, you can't really say things like, are you struggling with this? Or do you need help with this? Because a lot of the time, Facebook doesn't like you using the word you and talking to people as if you are mentioning something specific about them. So you need to rephrase what you write on your Facebook ad to say something like, many people are struggling with this, or many people have found that this solution can help them with XYZ or whatever it is. Now with TikTok, as of right now, they don't have any of these restrictions. So you could have a TikTok video where you speak to someone on a one-to-one level, and you can actually say to them, if you need help with XYZ, or if you are experiencing whatever it might be, TikTok, as of right now, is not restricting any ads that say that. And from a marketing perspective, when you can speak to people using the word you and speak to them on a more one-to-one level, you tend to get better results. So this means a lot of the time, not only can you get leads at a lower cost, but you can also get more conversions and get more leads simply by rephrasing how you say things in your ads. And speaking of getting conversions with your TikTok ads, it doesn't really matter what TikTok ad you have or what you say. It's never going to work if you don't have the right strategy. Which is why if you need to generate leads and appointments to get new clients in your business, I highly recommend you watch the training that I recorded at salesappointmentsmasterclass.com. In this free training, it goes through a step-by-step strategy that you can use to get leads, appointments, and clients predictably in your business every single month on autopilot. And I've recently updated the training to include TikTok ads as well. So if you want to do a bit of a deeper dive into how to actually use TikTok ads to get more leads and appointments, I definitely recommend you checking that out. Now, the fourth reason why it might be worth considering using TikTok ads instead of Facebook ads is because TikTok is primarily a video platform, and video builds trust much faster compared to just using text and images. So even though you can run ads which are video on Facebook and on Instagram, the downside is that when people use Facebook and Instagram, they're not always in that video mode. They might not necessarily be looking to watch videos or something like that. Whereas on TikTok, people only go to that platform to watch videos. So people are more likely to actually watch the video. And in turn, when they watch your video, just having a video instantly builds up more trust than just having text and images on its own. And the fifth reason why you might want to consider using TikTok ads instead of Facebook ads is because of its targeting features. Now, TikTok has done really well when it comes to allowing you to target all kinds of different people. You can target people based on demographics, based on age, based on location, based on income level, based on whether they're business owners or what kind of industries they're in. And you can really specify exactly the kind of client that you want to target. Now, I go into a much more deeper dive on how to use TikTok ads to target the right people. Again, just go to salesappointmentsmasterclass.com, watch my free training, and you can learn more about how all of that works. Now, I've mentioned a lot of good things about TikTok, but it's not all good. There are some risks that you need to be aware of when it comes to running TikTok ads. Now, number one, and probably the biggest risk, is that TikTok could be banned. As of recording this video right now, it's not banned, but I don't know what's going to happen in the future. So if you start running ads on TikTok and you're generating leads and everything's going really well, and then suddenly TikTok gets banned, then obviously you're no longer going to be able to generate leads on that platform. So you could lose a really good source of leads for your company. Another thing to keep in mind is that when it comes to running ads on TikTok, you do need to have a video, and not everyone feels comfortable being on video. However, I do have a bit of a workaround for this. On TikTok, you could also just hire actors, video actors on Fiverr, and that can cost anywhere from maybe $50 to $150 depending on who you hire, and they can just record a video for you. And if you want a link to the video actors that I use for my own TikTok ads for myself and for clients, I'll include a link in the description of this video. And I have a list of all the people on Fiverr who I use, so you can check them out and see if any of those might be a good fit for you. And then the final con about using TikTok ads, and this con isn't so much about whether if it will happen, it's more a matter of when it will happen. And that is that eventually, as more advertisers start realizing how good TikTok ads is in generating leads and getting new customers and things like that, more advertisers are going to move their budgets from Facebook or other social media channels and move it into TikTok. And this means eventually, as more people start advertising on TikTok, your costs are also going to go higher. Now, I don't know when this will happen. It happened with Facebook. It took Facebook a number of years to reach that point. But I do think eventually the same thing's going to happen with TikTok if TikTok stays active and if it keeps growing. It's just a matter of time until more advertisers start advertising on it, which causes the cost of running ads on the platform to go higher for everyone that's using it. Which is why it's so important that you make sure that you have really good ads that convert well for the people that you're targeting. And if you can do that, even if you get more advertisers who are competing for the same audience, if your ad is better than their ad, you're still going to be able to generate leads at a much lower cost compared to what they are paying. So the big question, should you use TikTok ads for your business? Well, ultimately, the only way to know for sure how well TikTok ads will work for you and if it will work better for you compared to Facebook ads is to test it and see what happens. That is literally the only way you can know for sure. So if you're on the fence about using TikTok ads, if you're already generating leads on Facebook, I would say just go ahead and test it because you never know. It might actually end up being a better lead generation channel compared to what you're already doing on Facebook. And for 90% of my clients who have been running ads on both Facebook and TikTok, most of them, not all of them, but most of them have seen better results on TikTok. So I think it's worth testing and seeing what kind of results you get for yourself. But just remember, the costs won't be as low as they are right now. So I would say make the most of it while you still can. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.